What the f? Oh my god. Hello and good morning, guys. Well, it's morning for me. It's about 10:15, 10:20 right now. And today, we're gonna do an episode doing a delivery shift on Grab and Deliveroo. And I'll also be reviewing the Drive Sport Ebike. So, I'm just gonna do a quick walk around. And as usual, I'm not going to go very much into the details of this e-bike. Basically, it is a 48 volt 15Ah battery and it has a 250 watt motor. Similar to the Drive Ranger, it comes with hydraulic brakes, and it is bigger than a Drive Ranger. I believe these are 20-inch wheels. So overall, the bike is a bigger size e-bike, and you will feel, I believe, that you have a bigger presence on the road compared to the Drive Ranger. One thing different that I did about this setup is, instead of going with a delivery rack, I have a pannier bag attached. This is a external bicycle rack that I had from my previous road bike setup. One thing you want to take note if you're doing a pannier setup is that most of the halal delivery bags, or the smaller bags, for example the Deliveroo one, I think I'll put a picture up on the screen for you to see. Chances are it will not fit this pannier bag. In fact, what I had to do was to purchase my own thermal lining bag, if you want to call it. I'll put a link for you guys to see where to buy these. These are more flexible, more malleable, and you probably can fit more things inside. So this is how we have the delivery setup for today. What I plan to do is to go online on Deliveroo and Grab. We'll do about 3 to 4 hours of work, and I'll be talking about this Drive Sport as I travel along. So, alright, so without further ado, let's go online with Grab and Deliveroo, and I'll see you guys when we get our first order. Okay, first order of the day picked up. Time now 11:06. We just collected the order from Subway, and we're gonna drop it off a pretty short distance. I think one thing for sure is that we're gonna have to get used to the pannier bag. It's not a setup that everybody will use. I don't really see it that often. I know a couple of people do use it, but of course we're gonna get to experience this on our own, and I can give you feedback about it. So as usual, I'm going to talk about the things I don't like about the e-bike, and then progress on to what I like about the e-bike. And a few of these issues I'll highlight. I will not go into detail because I explained them in my review of the Drive Ranger. So if you haven't seen that and you're interested, I would say these two are sister e-bikes. A lot of the things are quite similar between the two e-bikes. So if you haven't seen that review, there's a link in the description. You guys can head over and watch that one. It's a little bit longer, but I think I went into much more detail. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the, again, pedal length. Unfortunately, I haven't done a measurement, but I will put up the measurement on the screen. Again, the pedal length I feel is way too short, especially for like a 20-inch e-bike. If the pedal length on the Drive Ranger was that short, I could understand a little bit because it is a smaller form factor e-bike. But for this 20-inch e-bike, having the pedal length that short, again, I'll say it makes me feel like I'm riding a kid's bike, and it honestly just doesn't feel right. It doesn't push off from the stop traffic light. It doesn't push off well, and like, I don't know, it's a little bit uncomfortable. It's not a deal breaker, but it's definitely something I will take into consideration if I'm using this e-bike for the long term. Alright, and we do have instructions to just hang it on the gate and not to knock. Looks like we're getting another order, which is also pretty decent. We'll take and go. See you guys on the road. Alright, second order picked up. I do like how nimble this 20-inch e-bike is. The handlebars are a little bit better than the one on the Ranger. I feel a bit more confident on this. It's not as wobbly. Yeah. Overall, the feel is much better than the Ranger. Thank you. Alright, moving on. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is the top speed of this e-bike. I had asked Brian about the issue of the e-bike only speeding up to 24.1 km/h, and he said yes, this is known and actually it's quite common among the new e-bikes for 2023. I'm not too sure why this is happening. Of course, I'm not an electrician, I'm not an engineer, I don't build these machines. But as I mentioned in the Ranger review, it is annoying not being able to go at your top speed of 25 km/h, especially when you're in heavy traffic. So yeah, similar to the Ranger, and if what Brian mentioned is true, then quite similar to a lot of other e-bikes. This sports model, Drive Sport, can only hit 24.1, although it does maintain 24.1 pretty well. $6512 Deliveroo. Yeah, lang pay. Thank you. Alright, we're picking up our third order and now we're gonna send it to get it delivered. So that's I think each of these orders paid $5, so that's like gonna be 15. Pretty good, pretty good. We talked about the pedal length, we talked about the top speed. I'm gonna talk about the handlebars. Now, it's not as bad as the Ranger. You know, I mentioned that the Ranger is very unstable and I didn't feel comfortable on the Ranger. So the Ranger had straight handlebars, whereas this Drive Sport has raised and like curved handlebars. I think you guys can see, let me just show you. So it's raised and it's a little bit curving backwards. Now, I understand that it helps with the rider's position on the bike and controlling the bike. But I do find that with this design, it's a little bit hard to mount accessories, especially a phone holder, onto the e-bike. And of course, different phone holders were different mounting mechanisms. But I found that the handlebar was a little bit thin for my phone holder, the mounting, and I had to add a whole bunch of rubber gaskets in order for the phone mount to grip the handlebar. Additionally, because it's not flat, this curved part on both sides, you basically can't use it. So I find that there's a lot of wasted real estate, a lot of wasted space on your handlebar, when you could be mounting something, for example, a lamp, a torchlight, a headlight, you know, your phone mount, whatever you need to be mounted on. So if the bike could be designed with the handlebars being raised a little bit higher, and for it to be a flat, straight handlebar, I think that would be a much better improvement to the e-bike. But of course, I know that on the EcoDrive, I think version 1 and version 2 is this style of handlebar, and you know, riders are still able to use it, etc. So maybe this is just me being nitpicky, but it's really just a personal preference, and I think maybe for some of you, you guys may not like this design as well. As mentioned, all these things and pointers that I'm talking about are not deal breakers. It wouldn't make me say, hey, it has this issue, don't buy the e-bike, right? It's really something that I notice. I find it to be an inconvenience if I'm going to buy this e-bike and receive it as it is stock, right? So yeah, that is all I have to say about the handlebars. Let's go drop this off. We have 290 meters. Hello, Deliveroo. Thank you. Hello. What's the Deliveroo?
Deliveroo.
This
one is cancelled already.
Cancelled already?
Yeah, the customer called because the other items he wants 9 pieces, but only 1 piece available. That's why he called the office. The office called us.
Okay, so Deliveroo call you all to cancel already?
Yeah. Actually, one rider
came already. Oh, cancel, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Turns out we have to reject that order. Apparently the customer cancelled the order, and he mentioned that one other rider and tried to pick it up as well.
Maybe I'll be a stay-at-home mom, you know, that kind of thing. But I have to.
Okay, gotten a Grab food order, which is brilliant. 谢谢. Woohoo! Brilliant. And as you can see, I'm still trying to, you know, figure out how to multi-app. Yeah, we're really using our annual leave from our full-time job to just earn as much as we can and make as much content as we can. That's the goal, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the videos I put out and enjoy the journey as we go along. And I believe we're going back towards our home turf, which is Hougang.
Hold up, stop right there. I forgot to mention, but this Drive Sport Ebike, the key that goes into the battery does have the option to turn it on, off, lock and unlock. So this is something that I mentioned in the Ranger, which it did not have, and I very much like that the Drive Sport does have this feature. Back to the video.
So let's get a move on, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit more of this about this Drive Sport e-bike. Okay, so for the things I dislike about this e-bike, I only had 3 things for you guys, which is the pedal length, the top speed, and the handlebars. So for now, I'm going to move on to what I like about this Drive Sport e-bike. So, when I was back on the Ranger, which is still at my house by the way, the seating position and the overall build of the e-bike, I think it was really meant to be a very small, compact, foldable e-bike. But it did feel that my hands and legs were very cramped, and the handlebars were good lord, like seriously, all because you're driving a Maserati doesn't mean you can just speed around and like, yeah, this idiot over here, get his license plate. So as I was saying, the way the Ranger was built really makes your hands and legs feel very cramped. But I very much like the way the Drive Sport was designed. I don't feel cramped at all. It is a good posture. I'm still upright. I'm not bent over like how I would be on a mountain bike. So yeah, when I'm riding, I feel extremely comfortable. My arms are fully extended. I'm not straining to reach the handlebars or anything. It's a perfect length. And funny story, I accidentally lost the seat that came along with this Drive Sport, so I swapped it out to a seat that was from one of my mountain bikes. and yeah, it's super comfortable. And very similar to the Drive Ranger, I have a lot of confidence in the build. The e-bike feels very, very sturdy, well built. I don't feel any flex here and there. Of course, this is not a foldable e-bike. It's a one-piece e-bike. If you know, I hope you guys get it. So yeah, I really do like the feel of this e-bike on the road. Alrighty, dropped that off. That paid us $6. Let's jump back onto Deliveroo and go online as well. And I'll catch you guys when we get another order. Hey yo, Grab coming through with a triple stack for us, which is pretty amazing. Didn't expect that. We did get one from Deliveroo, but I unassigned myself from that order once I got this Grab one. I'll show it to you up on the screen. I have one more, 785. 785. Yeah. Oh my god. Guys, we have 7 drinks in one order and 12 drinks in another. Holy shit, that's like 19 drinks in total. And we still have to pick up from Mr. Bean. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do this. If there's a will, there's a way. You know what? Since they're making the order, I'm gonna hop over to Mr. Bean and pick it up. Hello. 我有 Grab 398。哦，如果有好像 cold storage 啊，那种很大的 ，OK 啊，可以讲。Thank you. Alright, Mr. Bean is collected. Do you mind helping me? Thank you so much, bro. Yeah. Hey, 감사해요. Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is so heavy. We have 19 drinks on us, as well as the Mr. Bean order, which we already picked up. We are going to have to figure out a way to fit all these drinks into our bag. So as you can see, we have the drinks at the bottom, Mr. Bean at the top. Just to show you guys, my water bottle is there, and we've got 2 layers of drinks. Okay, well, we have 1.9 km to our first drop. Wish me luck, guys. Let's go. Well guys, we're about halfway through our journey to the first customer, and I gotta say, the Pannier setup is holding up pretty well. The weight is quite evenly balanced, and I do like how powerful this e-bike is. We are on mode 5. This is a 48 volt 15 Ah battery with a 250 watt motor. Hey, with 10 kg worth of food in our bag, we're still going on smoothly. No issues at all. I have to say, I really do like this e-bike. I like it more than I did the Ranger. Although, I will say, if you're someone who really likes to feel the raw power of e-bikes, the Ranger would showcase that a little more. You really do feel the jerk of the e-bike when it accelerates. But for this sports model, it's a lot more, how to say, it's a lot more gradual, it's a lot more controlled, and personally I prefer that. So our customer is just ahead of us, should be at the end of this road, so let's go. Okay, we are here. Hello. Yeah, yours is 993. Okay, this one.
The whole thing, right?
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy. Alright. Brilliant. First one is dropped off. Oh, I now have space to put back my raincoat. Okay, so 993 is delivered. And our next one is at Hougang Street 21, which is 980 meters away. Let's go! See you guys there. Okay, we're here at the second drop-off, which is a preschool, and this is 785. It should be the big, yeah, it is the huge Gongcha order. Yeah, for
Sorry.
no problem. And there's 12 drinks. Six. Thank you. So, this proves how handy a big carabiner can be. Whether you're carrying big drinks, grocery orders from cold storage, whatever it may be, this carabiner will help you out a lot. Okay, next one is 1.6 km, and I'll see you guys when we're reaching. We're dropping off the Mr. Bean order, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we're here to drop off the last order of our triple stack. And the previous two we delivered to like, I think it was childcare centers, if I'm not wrong. And this one is a dental clinic. Interesting. I do like how the pannier bag squashes all the food together, because it's like being held together with the Velcro as well as the weight of the food itself. Kinda like that. Hello, Ford. This is the address, right? Right, yeah? Thank you. Alright, drop the triple stack off. We need to go back online with Deliveroo. I'm gonna update you guys. But I'm too far from the zone center. Okay. Well, we're gonna head back into Hougang. We're still online with Grab. And we'll go online again with Deliveroo once we're closer to the zone. And then I'll catch you guys when we get another order. See you in a bit. Alright guys, the time now is 1:06, I think. 1:06 p.m. And the sky is looking really, really dark. I hope you guys can see from the camera. So I decided to call it a day. In any case, I just have one more point to talk about what I like. So I talk about the frame, the build of the e-bike. I talk about the positioning and how you are, upright, you're comfortable. And I also want to talk about the battery and the pickup speed. So 15 AH on this sports model versus 18 AH on the Drive Ranger. 15 AH may not get you, a full day's worth of deliveries. Why? Because I know that on my Promax, a 48 volt 12.5 AH, I only can get maybe 7 hours worth. And I'm not riding around mode 3, I'm on like mode 2, mode 1, where we are riding very conservatively. So with 15 AH, I assume you'll be riding on mode 4, which would get you about 20-22 kmh. So, on my Comax, the power assist levels affect the pickup speed. They don't affect your top speed. I still can hit 24-25 kmh on mode 1. Just that the pickup speed is a lot slower. Whereas on this sports model and the Ranger, the assist modes or assist levels determine your top speed. So personally, I'm not going to be riding around at 15 to 17 kilometers per hour. I need to be going at least 22 or 23. So that's why I say you will be most probably riding everywhere on mode 4, which is not the top speed. Right now I'm hitting 22 on mode 4. And it should last you a decent maybe 9 hours. Alright? And I'm not sure if that's how many hours you want to do. What the Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Damn guys, I don't know what to say. I swear my handlebars were going to bash into the car already. It's a one-lane road. The left side of the road is full of potholes, as you guys would have seen. And this idiot of a driver decides to squeeze past me. Wow. Wow. I wish that e-bikes could go a little faster. I would have gone and like said something to the driver. Goddamn. Honestly, I'm a bit shaken up. This is exactly like how in my video about buying the Comax from G-Man, the Alphard nearly ran me over. This is exactly how I feel. I'm like a little shaken up. Oh my goodness. But okay. Drive Sport Ebike. 15Ah, 48 volt 15Ah battery. As what I was saying, you maybe can get 9 hours or so of food deliveries in. And I'm not sure if you guys, if that's like the ideal time, length of time that you want to be doing deliveries. Personally, if I'm going out on a full day, I start at around 8 a.m. or so. And then I will do deliveries until 9 p.m. So 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. that's a solid 10 to 12 hours, or maybe 10, 11 or 12. Like, it varies depending on the Foodpanda shift that I get. You can get another battery, I'm very sure of that, and then bring it along in your delivery bag, swap it out as you go. And actually, there was some discussion in the Grab Adventures group, Telegram group, about how big is the battery, can it last a full day? And there were some people saying that, hey, you know what, actually getting a second battery and interchanging the batteries may help to extend the life of your battery, right, and not run it down so quickly. Yeah, those are my thoughts. I feel that this 15Ah battery, I feel like it's small enough that it can fit into a delivery bag, and you can create a false bottom at the bottom of your delivery bag and still have space to put food on top and everything. So yeah, I definitely like this Drive Sport e-bike. Unfortunately, I do like it better. Fortunately or unfortunately, up to you lah, huh? I do like it better than the Drive Ranger though. I like the build. I like that it's more comfortable when you're seated. This stem over here is not that high that you have to bring your leg up as if you're going up on a normal bicycle, but it's low enough so that you just do a little bit higher step than usual. So it's almost like a step through, but it's not like, it's a little bit higher, but still not so bad. As I mentioned, pedal length, still a little bit short. I'll put up the measurement again for you guys. It does come with hydraulic brakes, and oh goodness, just now when I was traveling to Hougang Mall, a car popped up out of nowhere, and I had to jam on both brakes, and I stopped so quickly. I was shaken a little bit, but I was like, wow, these hydraulic brakes are pretty awesome. So hydraulic brakes, great. Build of the e-bike, great. 250 watt motor, great enough power, definitely. It went up and down a few hills, that's no problem at all. 48 volt 15Ah battery, I would recommend you getting a second one to interchange so that you can do a full day's worth of delivery. Good as well. Pannier setup for your delivery bag. Okay, I know that Adam has a Pannier setup as well. I don't know what type of thermal stuff he's got going on. These are really cheap. This cost me like $5 for 3 pieces. I think, no, not even $5, $3 for 3 pieces. They are easy, flexible, malleable. And as you can see, we had a pretty crazy triple stack from Grab with 19 drinks as well as a Mr. Bean order. And it fit perfectly into the Pannier bag. We had no issues at all. This is about $50 or so from Decathlon if you add on delivery fee. If you go down and click and collect, I think it's about 40 plus only. This external rack, I would recommend for you to get one that is not a quick release. I would recommend you to get one that is actually screws, 4 screws to clamp it on. I can see that the rack is a little bit slanted to the left. Not sure if you guys can tell, but it's a little bit slanted to the left. Not too bad still. I think you will need to regularly check up on the screw and go and tighten this part. This needs to be tightened regularly. Other than that, hey, with this setup, with this e-bike, would I take it over my Comax? I just may. I really do like the sports drive e-bike. I like it a lot more than the Drive Ranger. And as I mentioned, I'm here to be totally honest with you and to share with you my personal thoughts. 100% genuine from me. As I mentioned, my personal preference is I like a bigger presence on the road. Maybe that's why I would prefer this sports drive e-bike. Other than that, hey, it's sleek, it's sexy, it's well built. With an extra battery, I could easily do, 12, 14 hours of delivery if I didn't fall asleep. You know what I mean? But yeah, would I recommend this e-bike to anyone? Of course, I would recommend it more than the Drive Ranger. Who would like this e-bike? Well, definitely for those who want to do longer delivery shifts, whether you're on Grab, Deliveroo or Foodpanda. This e-bike, I feel, is comes with certain upgrades. Of course, the battery, the motor. Of course, the battery is not as big as like maybe the Mobile Ultra with 25 Ah, right? Or I think I saw the, what was that, Rogi with 28.8 Ah. I'm not sure. I'll have to verify that. But, I like this e-bike. I think that if you are a full-timer, this is definitely something you can consider. And maybe the last pointer that I would say is go down and test the e-bikes, as I always say lah. Go down and test the e-bikes you're interested in. Me having this test ride, I took it out on a shift. I think we did maybe 8 orders, 4 on Grab and 4 on Deliveroo, if I'm not wrong. And this setup worked for me. I'm not 100% confident when I say you full-timers can jump on this e-bike and you'll love it. So, as always, whenever you want to buy a new e-bike, go and do your research, go down and test the e-bikes. For me, I love this. I'm definitely going to take it out on a few more shifts, and I'll give you more feedback if I have any. But let's go through the earnings for today. So we had 4 bookings on Grab. First one came from Moss Burger at Campus 1. Then we had a triple stack order that picked up from Gong Cha, Mr. Bean. Then we dropped it off. It was all along the way. A total of 5 km. Not too bad. So we earned a total of $19.30. We'll jump on the Deliveroo, and we did 3 orders. Okay, so it wasn't 4. And each of these orders paid us $5 each. So that's $15 plus $19.30. 15 plus 19.30, 34.30. We started at 10:30, so we worked for 2.5 hours. We're being paid $13.72 per hour. That's not the best, but it's still okay. And considering that I meant for this shift to be a test ride of the Sport Drive or Drive Sport e-bike, whichever it is, you guys know what I'm talking about. I think it was a pretty good shift. It's starting to rain already. So yeah. Thank you so much for following along. If you like what you watch, help me smash that like button. Share it with your friends, share it with your other delivery riders. Maybe they're interested in this and they want to know more. Maybe my review will help them. And as always, if you want to support me and encourage me to continue churning out these videos, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And that's all for now. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.